I can exist in the realm of man. No, I just needed the desktop replacement because my daughter somehow broke her Chromebook. How? How did she break her Chromebook? That sounds either very easy or very complicated to do. How does one break their Chromebook? But as I wait for your reply eagerly, we must say hello to everyone, both live and recording. Welcome to this Saturday stream of Dwarf Fortress. Kids break shit. Papa?
That is not a child's voice. I think I would, if I woke up and like there was a little kid, Papa, I broke the Chromebook. Please forgive me.
That's how you know they're gonna be evil. That just right then and there, just contact the church. Does like something's going on there. You know evil has woven its way into your child. But I believe I've got a lot of things working. I just don't 100% understand what all I did. So now you should be able to use the Twitch system to redeem channel points for reclassifying your dwarf, doing all that good jazz. Which means I probably should have started a base over, but we'll have to leave it alone for now. I'm just going to have to get into the habit of how the system works. The new system that we have discussed and gone over as a group, a family, a fortress of solitude. How's everyone handling not, you know, outsiding? Social distancing. I hate that phrase so much. Oh my God. I hate the phrase. Not the concept. I'm fine with the concept. No one quote me incorrectly. I don't hate the idea. I understand the idea. I just hate the phrase. Because whenever you see stores like for social distancing, they put the little blue lines down and they're like 3 feet apart, 6 feet apart. That's not social distancing. That's physical distancing. Social distancing is what every goddamn nerd does on the internet. That's social distancing. We've all been practicing this for years. What they're referencing is physical distancing. Because you can be physically close and still socially different. I can get up real close to someone without ever talking to them. At some point, they'll be like, "What are you doing here? Please get away. I'm going to call the police." That is physical distance. That is being physically close while socially distant. It's not social distancing. And I'm certain that there's some sociology professor somewhere in California or something like that came up with a term, and there's some weird freaking academic reason why they called it that. That's not what it is in practice. It's just not. I hate it. I hate that phrase. It irks me. Every time I see the news mentioning, why? I just try to clean my glasses. Every time I see the news mentioning social distancing, it drives me bonkers. It's not social distancing. You are trying to remain physically separate, not socially separate. I don't know, maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Where are we in this base? I don't remember what the goal is. I'm gonna tell you the truth, because I spent a bit last weekend. I caught up on the archive. I fixed that. Fixed. I even undervolted the graphics card a bit. So many little things on that computer. You fix one thing and it would reveal that like that was an issue, but not the issue. So you would chase it down to a new issue. It was like unweaving a, what is it called? A Gordian knot? It's like unweaving a Gordian knot of trying to track down what the issue is. I 100% genuinely believe I've got this fixed and stable now. RAM and everything is good. The last thing I had to fix was I had put, and this is why we started having more problems when I put in the better capture card. Hold on. Where's the old capture card? So this was the old capture card, right? It's decent sized. It's got 2 HDMI ports, and in and then out, which is really good if you're doing something from, say, a PlayStation or an Xbox. You have it in, it auto routes it back out, and you can record. Fantastic. I'm not saying anything bad about the capture card, but I needed this camera and the computer, so I got a quad capture card. And as soon as I did that, a lot of the stability issues got worse. RAM was having issues, voltages were spiking, and I couldn't track down what was going on. Remember, I even at one point thought it was a PCI Express issue because I was tracking numbers to that region. Well, I did fix those and I stabilized it, but I still kept having issues where the computer would just occasionally not work right, particularly in the graphics department, and or the computer would shut down. So I thought it was a power supply. Switched out the power supply. It lasted longer. It actually did. We didn't have quite so many surges. But for some reason, once I stabilized, we'll say the power supply, we got a more stable power supply, which, by the way, you shouldn't have had to pay for a power supply if there's an issues. But perhaps what I'm about to say was causing them. I don't understand how the other one worked. Everything worked better, more consistently was on. I tried pushing it to its limits, rendering faster, trying to see if I could up graphics, so on and so forth. And the computer would still shut down, but differently than the way it did before. I put the new capture card, which is beefy. Like, I can't show it because it's in the computer. I put the new capture card in replacement to this in the exact same location because that's where they put this capture card. So if that's where the professionals put this capture card, surely that's where I should put my capture card. Incorrect. This capture card the entire time was blocking one of 3 fans to a Radeon 7. Yes, it is on me to have recognized that a Radeon 7 would need 3 input fans, and how dumb am I to have not noticed that one of them was blocked, but the new capture card was blocking 2 of the 3 radiator fans for the graphics card. So once I had started fixing voltages and making it stable and started pushing things more and more to the limit, the graphics card just kept saying, fuck you, Jack, and shutting down because I was overheating the hell out of it. So I've undervolted it a bit and moved the capture card down 3 fucking slots just to give the Radeon 7 a little breathing room. And you know what? I haven't had a single problem. So I have, at this point, changed out the wiring or redid the wiring because some of them were in dumb locations and weren't hooked up, made the radiator for the processor now work. Turns out you don't need to always be spinning at the speed of green. Fucking redone the power supply, which made the RAMs be more stable, and then moved the capture card away from the graphics card because turns out, you know, the graphics card that's well known for overheating might have been overheating. And that's probably what was happening. Like, it would overheat a bit, and I guess something it did would cause me to get weird voltage numbers around the time it was overheating. So that might have been why I was chasing down the power supply. So the power supply might not have actually been that bad of an issue. It just may have had like some weird switching problem or something. And I'm reaching on that one, I admit. Whereas this power supply seemed to be more stable on it. But that just meant that the graphics card was able to just slurp as much as that Go juice as it wanted. And once the graphics card was slurping all the Go juice, it overheated. The K and not shouldn't be silent, cannot. Professionals. Yo, so I think I like 100% like legit think I've gotten everything fixed now. I need wood. This desk looks like wood, but it's not wood. There you go. That one's wood. It hurts when you knock on it. That's how you know it's wood. I think I've gotten everything good now, and we shouldn't have camera glitches, graphics glitches, what have you. Now, what was I doing? Because it was 2 weeks ago that we did this. We were doing adamantine down below. I remember this. We had gone through our spire of goodness. We were working towards the next spire, which it looks like we have been successfully mining out. So we have plenty of adamantine that needs to get weaved or needs to be extracted. And then we need to smelt that bad boy into wafers. So to that end, I am actually going to dig out a new location so that we can just extract the adamantine here. Instead of making people walk it all the way up and then walk it all the way back, let's just expand this to be that large. And we'll move the mic a little bit. I think it's in my way. We'll expand this and we'll move it so that the adamantine storage is right here, the raw adamantine, and not up above, which means this needs, actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, this one could probably just be deactivated for stone. I'm just going to start moving everything like internal. I'm just going to remove this stone stockpile. I just don't want to deal with it ever again. Which is a shame, because I believe last time we had, did we quantum this last time? No, I don't think so. But we should definitely get that back below ground. It's kind of begging to die if you just have your adamantine on the surface just out and about for everyone to see. Also, why are some of the merchants on the wrong triangle staring at me like I'm a jackass? You can easily go down and around. Why are you frightened? Is there some reason that you are frightened? That's right, we have Aru and Ugash. I had completely forgotten about her water boiling menace. Oh, I've gotten the third picture back. We now have the human merchant, the elf, which I'll probably have someone else touch up a little bit to maybe give them a sinister side. And we have our dwarven strategist. We have our human merchant, our elf, and our dwarven strategist. I don't know who to contact for trying to do a cute spider. I really don't. I get the idea of a cute spider. I just don't know who, particularly on Fiverr or any other site like that, who I'm going to be able to find to do a quote unquote cute spider. Seems kind of antithetical to existence. So they are going down in that. We can start bringing those back around. How are we mining? We have mined out, so I'm going to make this be a stone pile. This stone pile can be edited to only allow adamantine, which does not count as a metal ore. Really? You don't count as a metal ore? Like, I know you have to be extracted first, but I thought you counted as metal ore. Nope, counts as other stone. So we'll use that for raw adamantine. Since we have a rather large amount of stone down here, why don't I just mine more of this out and make this be... should put a stone area somewhere around here, but not down there. That's where metal is. So we'll cut down the trees. And this area can get dug out a bit, and we will use this for stone. That just goes up to that. We already have a stone area up there anyway, so it's not like this is a new concept. We'll use that for regular stone so we can start bringing things up and around. And I'm going to sneeze. I'm gonna mute this real quick. And we're back. Yeah, no, that's... It irks me that a lot of my issues, like the product was good, the assembly was not. You could do auction not included if you have an off-schedule stream. So this is true. I need to work on that. But you have to remember, while I am home, I do still have school. So that kind of like interrupts things. And I admittedly, for about 5 minutes, entertained the thought of streaming class. But then I realized that's probably very highly illegal, and I don't wish to go to jail. So, I don't know. I have been recording it, though, just because it's really easy to keep track of notes if you have a recording of it. Oh, yes. Yeah, no, I thought about that. I didn't think about it for about a couple seconds. I was like, we could have a fun old chat, except for I would have to pay attention to what he's saying. And also I could be sued off the face of the earth. So the programs do allow recording. The class programs allow recording, and the teachers are posting the recordings, but anyone can record it. So that you have the class notes. So I figure if they record it, then I can record it. Just jail is fun. Just don't drop that little old soap. Everyone's always dropping the soap. That's their issue. If they knew not to drop the soap, they wouldn't have quite so rude a time, we'll say. BS, no. Build. I'm forgetting my own things. Build construction track stop that dumps to the no. I want highest, but I want you to dump to the west. And I will make you out of An adamantine wafer. No, a bloodthorn log. I didn't do that at all, did I? Build construction, track stop. No, I did. Okay, good. Build. No. P stone. Now, what I wish to do on the stone, because I don't remember what I'm putting where, is turn off raw adamantine for both that and this. I want that specifically to go down. We will lower the wheelbarrows. Now, on a free day that I have this upcoming week, I'm going to have to record a video for YouTube. I haven't done a direct to YouTube video in like 3 weeks or a month, so I'm behind on those poor souls. Just been a lot of things happening between family, the world dying, and everything else. Somehow I have more time to have less time. It's fucking baffling. Build workshop mason. Let's get a mason down here. Build you out of logs as well because they're easy. And because I can, I'm gonna dig that out as well so I can put a mechanic back here. And he can be accessed diagonally. You don't need it to be that much room, but we'll give him that much room to be accessible. Now, did this get built? Needs a mechanic, so we'll wait on that. Now, something did get quantumed. What was it? What got quantumed on me? Coke? So I try to take coke out, but not metal yet. All right, bit of a weird choice on my part, not gonna lie, but at least the fuel's not hampering me. Which means, which one of you was doing my fuel? You were still smelting magnetite ore, but I also would like you to be making coke from bituminous coal in your off time. Just so we can get that through. We gotta get that through. Now, I don't think I made a new set. Trying to do stocks here. We'll say adamant. We have made a second set of adamantine. Okay. Kick ass. Let's start setting this up. Suloic will get our new set of adamantine. So I'll take off metal armor and say specific. Where's the adamantine? You'd think I would see adamantine first. Adamantine breastplate, hold on. I'll say armor. What did we say before? Shit, I think it said metal armor. But we'll say armor for now, so I can go back and give this man the adamantine breastplate that he so deserves. And then we'll give him the adamantine mail shirt. I don't know why this is in the middle. We have an artifact armor? I don't remember this. Do I have a specific helm? Just the one adamantine helm so far. I'll hold off on that. Though it is kind of weird. I'll say specific to put on the steel cap. I don't know why we didn't have that already. What do we got for leg wears? Adamantine greaves. Why are these here if they're not assigned? That was helm again. I should have hit G for gloves. Really slightly annoying me. I believe bismuth bronze is better than bronze in like the smallest, most nonsensical of fashions. So I'll put that on. Take off the gloves. Footwear is under, what is footwear under? Boots? Did we or did we not make adamantine? This is what I'm wondering right now. I thought the one thing, I guess we just made like an armor piece or two. What is Ben Tavuzda? Whatever, we'll just give this man an iron high boot. So that includes his metal footwear, and then that means he has a shield remaining. I guess I'll give him the artifact shield. It's not adamantine, but a shield's for deflection, not absorption, and an artifact gives you better deflection, so we'll do that. And the other person got Godin Sedil, So I'm guessing this guy should get the other artifact weapon, whatever it is, Rotorash. I'll have to look up whatever the hell Rotorash is. I don't remember an artifact called Rotorash. That's a crossbow. Okay, we might want to take that off. I don't think that Suloic was a Marksdwarf, was he? Probably shouldn't have given that to Suloic. I probably should have looked into that. Suloic, what do you have for military skills? Hold on, chat. I do see you. But where's Marksdwarf? Yeah, all right, so that's not even for him. He would be good at it, shouldn't have it. So I will take that back off and just say individual choice melee. Let him figure out what the hell he's doing. New Fortress still Triforce. Harold Beaver, this is still Triforce, though I will admit I was kind of thinking about switching up to a new one. I'm not bored of this. We are at a high point where we're getting adamantine, but there is a very slight update, 47.03. I think I'm still on 47.02, as well as I've redone the channel so you can do channel points down below to try to assign what you want your dwarf to be. But I need to get used to that system anyway, so I see no reason to start over a new fort just yet. So yeah, my main PC is back to my old 1440 by 900p monitor because I couldn't get a mini HDMI to VGA converter. Nope. Bismuth bronze are bronze the same, but bismuth bronze looks cooler. Well, looking cooler means their morale will be higher, means it's a better weapon. More mask is more damage for shield bashes, so anything is better than adamantine in that regard, even featherwood. Density, rather. Never mind, they're about the same. That shield wasn't an adamantine shield, I don't think. I don't think we have to worry about that. Nope. He does have an adamantine shield. I'll have to remember that. That is bad for shield bashes. But Masa Kebab was an artifact. Masa Kebab, dog leather buckler. So it has lesser stats, but if I'm going to put on a shield on, if I'm going to put a shield on him at all, might as well give him an artifact shield for those sweet, delicious deflection modifiers. Redeemed, I want a large room. See, that's what I'm saying. I'll do that. But I haven't figured out how to work that in with stream elements to do an audio alert. So now I just sound crazy because that's not even on stream. I just sound like I'm making shit up, like I have to give you a bedroom. They just think I'm crazy. Everyone's just like, oh, look at RNG strategist talking about needing very specific bedrooms again. Why is he so bonkers? No one knows. All right. Where am I going to get you a bedroom? Problem is right now I don't have, now is that a large room? It's small, medium, large, right? So you need a you need a nice bedroom. The problem is, how low am I bringing that triangle? I need an exclusion zone, which basically means your bed has to be north of that location, because this triangle is supposed to go all the way down to bedrock, or as low as we can bring it, if you recall. So north of this location has to be where the bed is. Now this is cavern up here, north of this location. Do that as a dig, because this is where I needed to be. Let me check that again. So I want to make sure that you're in caverns, but safely without getting attacked. I should do it here. This is where people's bedrooms should be. This looks like the... Nope, that right there is the edge of the hole. So there'll probably end up being a bridge out to this. I want a bedroom of value 1760 exactly. Okay, you're crazy. And who is it that redeemed? It just says redeemed. Is it, oh, Cyrillac, because it has the purple marker by your name. Okay. It just dawned on me, like, I don't even know who the hell redeemed this. A large bedroom. Easiest thing to do would be engraving off of that. 3. 7. I think engravings off that alone will get your quality up. That counts as a large bedroom, and I will have to get things into that. Ding, ding, ding. And the miners will start digging out the rooms. I need to get you to work with this. Nice doors. Nice bed, nice everything. If I can swing it. What do we have for wood on this map? Is this a map that had a good biome? What do I have for wood? Stop it. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm hitting every button you should never hit. They're not called wood. They're called logs. All right. No, we do not have any featherwood, which would be the nicest. What I'm going to use for you is a bloodthorn log. That's actually question. Let's check Sirlac. If Sirlac has a preference for what he wants in wood, we should probably go with that. So, what does Sirlac like? Kryptonite lead, peridot. We don't have lead, unfortunately. Pigtail paper to color vine. Doesn't apparently like wood. It's one of those dwarves that doesn't say like something wood. Does like lead though. If I can swing lead in, I'll try it because that'll make him really happy. But JMQ will do a bed. Just one bed with the details of the material being bloodthorn because I like that. And I will confirm that I don't have lead. Bars. Lead. That would have been so nice if we did have lead. Wait, do we have merchants here? Do you guys have lead? What can I trade you? There are no merchants trading right now. Ah, they're trying to leave, but they're bugged out because of these guys. I don't know how to do this. Why are you so bugged out? They're like gonna go crazy and blame me because they're morons. So now I'm gonna have to build a bridge across. I need to build a temporary bridge across to help the morons. That's what I'm getting out of this. Build bridge. Retracts, who cares? It's not even a real bridge. There. That's about as much as I'm gonna help you idiots. If this bridge isn't good enough for you, then you deserve to just die. Because this is absurd. This is an absurd thing. My 10-year-old is watching with me today. No, she can't hear. What? So she's watching me, but you have headsets on? Or are you saying no, like I should be aware that there is a child watching? Is it a shortened version of no? Build workshop mechanic. I've had headset for me in case of language. Well, that's nice. I want you to be aware though, while I was probably going to fail, I was willing to try. I want half an iota of credit for that. That no one else should repeat. Don't you hold me to that. I'm on to you, internet. She needs to learn colorful language. It'll help her liven up. She can go back to school when Chrono's over with a brand new vocabulary that she can share with all of her friends, and they will be inspired by how much vocabulary she knows. It's parental guided. All right, and now build workshop. No. Build construction track stop. I don't know, my brain is. PX to remove those, to build construction track stop that dumps to the south. So I want to get all the stone here. I want them out of my way. They're bothering me. I never liked them to begin with. P stone. And this stone also does not allow raw adamantine. That should be good. Had to say that for Twitch's age requirement thing. It's parental guided. Blue is a good starting point. What age requirement thing? What are you talking about? I feel like I've missed some massive Twitch thing. I'm going to need probably 4 minecarts. Why'd I type in 4? Minecart, just wood. I just need 4 of them. Now, where were we building Sirlac's bedroom? I believe down here. So I should already order this to be smooth so we can start engraving. 13 years. They're under 13. They aren't allowed to be on here. See, age you're supposed to be for on Twitch. It's parental guided. Well, of course it's okay. I mean, like, I get what you're saying, but you said your kid was with you, so you're the one that's on. I mean, that just makes perfect sense. Now, why do I have idlers at all? Everyone is attempting to store items in stockpiles, so they're just bringing stones up still. Why are you bringing stones up? What have I done? Oh my lord, what did I do? I don't remember this at all, and I regret ever doing it. Get rid of all of this. You are costing me so much time and effort. I don't want anything brought up here. I don't know what I'm doing with this triangle. I feel bad that I built that. That was a dumb idea of mine. Please stop. Please stop. Please be sensible in the future. Thank you. Thank you for your time and effort. Please carry all the very heavy stones back down. I even started to build a track stop here. Whoopsie. That's what I get for making plans at like midnight, 2 weeks before the next time I'm going to play. All the plans are through the window. No. He's still doing magnetite ore in that. This metal is going to need to be quantumed at some point. What are you? You are also a stone stockpile. I am not needing stone down here. Yes, I am. This is for the flux. That's all you do, right? Marble. All right, the other stone stockpile probably should not allow marble. That is a thought that I should have. That is an economic stone. So that is easy to turn off. And now I think I'm starting to catch up to where my old plan was. Perhaps. We are already making you your bed. Your bed is being engraved by the highest of skills. And by engraved by the highest of skills, I mean the artists aren't caring at all. Where are the artists? They're storing items in stockpiles. They're busy hauling stone. That's clearly far more important than your room. Your room is something that can be put to the end. Let's try this at a lower demand, because that must be done now. And now we'll probably get that fixed. Now I need build hatch. I never built a hatch cover. JMQ hatch. Might sneeze again. Did I take my freaking allergy pills this morning? I'm starting to suspect I didn't. I want a dining room. Now, all right. Give me a bit. This is a different person, isn't it? See, that's what I'm saying. I need that. I need to. Oh, wait. I have a thought. I can't get the list of what got redeemed on Stream Elements yet, but if I access my own Twitch thing, I can probably, correct? I gotta get the Twitch redemption interacting with the stream, or else I have no clue what I'm the Stream Elements, or else I have no clue what's going on. Where in here can I see activity feed? Yes. This idea is working. Can I pop you out? I just want you by yourself. Pop out. Thank you. Now, if I close the main, does it close you? It does not. Now I have a weird little Firefox Twitch window that says what people have requested. Fantastic. Apparition. Anything else? Now, I believe the large rooms, I don't know how that got limited. I was trying to have a way to limit those to like only a few per stream. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how or what I did or if it even works. I just know I tried to. Because there were like a couple of large requests that I had built into there. Boom. So everyone, unfortunately, is busy hauling stones around. I'm going to need... So his bedroom's getting done. You wanted a dining room. I'm gonna put that down a floor. I feel like dining rooms and bedrooms should be a separate entity. Well, no, because you at some point you're gonna want them connected, aren't you? They could just go out. Then you have the triangle. I'm gonna put them on different floors. This will be the floor day dining. That is definitely a word. I didn't just make it up. And that's the other side of this, correct? Yep. I believe it's an 8x8, and it is. So down here will be the dining halls. I'll have to start moving foodstuffs down here. That actually means the beginning here should be where the food is, but we'll go with this for now. Do do do. Do 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 do. Doesn't. I'm not liking that too much. Hold on. That's gonna be a boring square. What if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would still afford you 4 more. Well, I mean, that alone is still good enough. Wanting it to be bedrooms, bedrooms are squares. Dining halls. Dining halls are a place where you could get together with your friends, perhaps let them in, have a fun, fantastic time together. It needs to be more than just a square. Now, could I have rounded that more? If I take off 3, that looks a bit better to me. A bit more rounded. Yeah. Did that bed ever get done? Now this was... I did this as an 8x8. I'm supposing I did it as an even so that later on if you end up with a spouse, the spouse can also get a bed. So I will put the Bloodthorn bed here. We have an artifact bed? We do have an artifact bed. I'm gonna hold on to the artifact bed for a different reason. I feel like if I can get the artifact bed into a barracks, that'll make the dwarves really happy. So I want to save that for the barracks. The dwarves who put their lives on the line can have the chance to look at the artifact bed. Finish that room. Interrupted by a giant beetle. Are you kidding me? Military. No. Squad A. Kill. We have a ghost. That's not good. We'll come back to the ghost. Where's this giant beetle? All right, that is a giant beetle. Where's the other? I see a military going towards it. Where's the other giant beetle? So that one's across the river. This must be the one that caused problems, and someone's already aggroed on it, and it's not one of our dwarves, so who cares? It'll be handled. By the time we get our military in on this, they'll be dead. So yeah, I'm not worried about the giant beetle. This got unsuspended, so I'm not going to worry about that. How are we doing in the bedrooms? F3, F4, F5, F6. I want to set F6 to the bedrooms. Just so it's easy for me to find. I'm confused. Wasn't the bedrooms around here? Right after the cave? Oh, I was missing it. H? Nope. H. F6. Zoom here, and we will call you bedrooms, and the bedrooms will lead me to people's dining rooms. Now you want lead, I don't have lead, so we're just gonna have to deal without. But I will say, we'll give you iron doors, we have plenty of iron. We will get 2 iron doors. And we'll have to work off that, see how everything goes. They are smoothing the dining room, so we should be able to ignore that for a bit. We are not paused, they're just taking their sweet time. Interrupted by a giant chameleon this time. Why are we being, oh wait. 1, why are we being interrupted by a giant chameleon? How is that interrupting people's drinks? That's not even near people. 2, didn't it say we had a ghost? Didn't we have a ghostly person thing running around? I could have sworn when I did the kill command, SAK from a list, it said ghostly. Ghostly Weavers Guild. How can I do a kill command for a ghost if we don't have a ghost showing up here? Also, why do we have a Weavers Guild that's a ghost? Let's check our stocks, go to the bodies and see if there's a body we can't touch. Who is the Weavers Guild? Was it Dastot? There is in fact a body that's just sitting here. I'm assuming because our graveyard is filled. Where is our graveyard? Where have we been putting our dead dwarves? Does anyone remember where we just unceremoniously dump our dead dwarves? Because I don't. Some might say that that's rude of me. And they're completely right. Where the hell do I put the dead dwarves? Right there. And they are all filled, aren't they? That is my issue. JMQ. Coffin. It's not called a coffin when it's made of wood, so we'll go with casket. Give me 2 caskets. That'll get rid of the ghosts we don't have. Somehow the military knows about it, but the civilians don't yet. We have a lot of puppies.
Oh, I can't figure it out. It's...
Cancels give water taken by mood. Who is needing to be given water?
Yes, I should be your hands.
I should be your hands. Oh good, he claimed a leather works. I'll take an artifact leather. And spring has arrived, so I have no chance to change this. Fantastic.
Spring has arrived. That is way too high pitch. Spring has arrived. There we go.
Who's wounded? I don't know. Everyone's wounded. Probably an animal. Oh. So, yeah, it's the end of the winter for those of you out there who are the weebs. It is the end of the winter season, and we're going into the spring season, and there's nothing to show for anything. Magna Draconis is injured. Why are you injured? His leg is injured because his toe is cut. Cyrilak is also injured. Well, that one makes sense. We need a hospital for this man. Prime Paulo is also injured. This tissue called apart. Here's the thought. Who's thirsty? Someone was complaining about needing thirst. This man, Mr. Toast, is thirsty. Why is Mr. Toast thirsty? I don't know. He's not hurt. Sandhills Bell with 300 bits. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Good. Yes. How have you been, Sand? Yeah, he's thirsty, but he's getting his own drink, so I don't know who's needing drink brought to them. They're fine. I have no sound. Pooter is hurting. Oh no. The poor Pooter. Not a black cap door. No one needs that. This room below smooth it is. So now we're going to upgrade to engraving. And I'm going to exclude these squares. When you make a bedroom, you don't get to grab the doors. The doors block it, which means that particular door, that particular square will not be counting towards the worth of the room, so there's no reason. There is no point to trying to make that better. I will go this far for now, and we will assign the bedroom to... I got rid of the thing. The bedroom went to Cyrilak. Cyrilak, who is married to Hellfire, so we do need another bed. JMQ, bed, construct bed 1. Our bed, we want it to be 2 Bloodthorns. Our military dwarves deserve Bloodthorn beds. Says internal includes door value, doesn't it? Yes, you are right in that regard. It does. And that would make way more sense, particularly because I'm making iron doors. I don't know why I forgot that. But you are right. I am wrong. I've redone those squares. Cheeser Breezer has grabbed dwarf number 6. And that alert was slightly quiet. I don't know why. Cheeser Breezer. I'm doing the wrong thing. Hold on. Has nickname. There we go. Cheeser Breezer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cheeser Breezer, you are one of our doctors. And the abilities below we'll be able to use to specify if you want anything on Cheeser Breezer. But as part of getting dwarfed, you will get an initial description of this. What the fuck is going on? Holy shit. You just flooded the little alert screen. You scared the crap out of me. I thought my computer was having glitches because I bragged earlier that I got rid of all the glitches. Jesus, you've got to give me a warning. Welcome to the stream, CJ the Insane Gifter, gifting out 25 subs. Holy fuck. You gotta give me a warning. My fucking little thing just started flooding with alerts. I thought bad shit was happening. I got confused and thought it was like a Windows alert or something. Jesus Christ. You gotta give me a warning. I'm gonna have a heart attack on stream. The way I dodged those gifts was like Neo in the Matrix. Thank you so much, CJ. Now, I used to back when, and then I kind of lost track, but I will start doing this again. I will have to make sure to inform everyone. I believe, does Twitch inform people? I forget if Twitch tells people now. CJ gifted subs. I used to inform people that they had access to the emotes and shit, but I think Twitch started emailing people way back when, so I can't remember, but I'll let them know. Yes, everyone thanks to CJ. Speaking of which, how have you been doing, CJ? Oh, and one last one, the Cheeser Breezer.
CJ_the_insane_gifter gifted a tier 1 sub to Cheeser Breezer. They have given 160 gift subs in the channel.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of gift subs. Also, I like how that one, the freaking text-to-speech worked, but the other one didn't. What a man. Oil Baron in the chat. So I assume I could ask how you were doing, and the answer will be swell.
Heya.
What is heying now? What made that sound? What heyed? It should tell me when it makes that sound. I don't know why I made that sound. And I must depart until 9 p.m. Working Gifter away. Well, thank you so much, Insane Gifter, for stopping by. Hopefully your work goes well in such trying times. Sounded like Lamone? No, the heya was admittedly, it's a carryover from an old program I did, or an old script I'm using, which I'm slowly like updating and converting things over. The sound effect was Tracer, but it's supposed to respond to people saying hi, things like that. And Harold Beaver, was that a gift? Or CJ gifted Harold Beaver? I'm so confused.
_insane_gifter gifted a tier 1 sub to Harold_Beaver. They have given 161 gift subs in the channel.
MON from Baldur's Gate. It's a character from the Baldur's Gate. Gotcha. Maybe it's the same voice actors. It might very well be. By the way, I'm going to complete the room, but what does this already count for Cyrilak? And I will read you your description, gentleman who got dwarfed. Hold on. Cyrilak, who's leading a masonry demonstration, has a grand bedroom. What does that count as? I have kind of forgotten. I should have written down what was what size. Dwarf Fortress bedroom. Because you requested large, which would be the 3rd tier up. Minimum. That's probably what I'm going to be going with. And it hasn't been completely engraved, I don't think, so you still have more. What are the sizes for a bed? Why are you not telling me, game? Bedroom design, will you tell me what the sizes are? It's not going to tell me, is it? That's annoying. I know you have like bed, perhaps grand bed, like throne bed, royal bed, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember what the 3 titles are called. 2 cats yelling. Thanks, man. Hey, welcome to stream, 2 cats. And the person who got dwarfed was, I hit escape too much. I've got to stop doing that. I've noticed that. Long time no see, how you been? I have been doing fine, slightly hectic. I was wanting a week ago, 2 weeks ago, to do a mid-stream, and then I did, which was the Doom and the Hearts of Iron and the Resident Evil 3 demo. But then by the weekend I had an issue, but I fixed it. I have fixed it now, and I'm now doing schooling from home, which basically means, because the idea is that you use a webcam, right? Everyone's doing it from their laptop, but I'm a jackass. So I don't attend class from a laptop. I attend class with a green screen behind me on this camera with this mic. And some of the classrooms use a program that allows backgrounding. So I background behind me a Dwarven Hall, because I'm thinking about tweaking it a little echoing so it sounds like I'm in like a hall or mausoleum or something like that. Just because. Just enough for someone to notice, but not enough for the teacher to get angry at me. You know what I'm talking about. That sweet spot of like subtly being an asshole for no reason other than I can. Life being life sounds like hit. Yeah. So some of the teachers don't even really know what to be doing. Like I've had classes, and the classes have been like, yeah, we're gonna have to do tests and stuff, but I'm not sure what the schedule is now. We're gonna try to stick to the, like, one of the teachers like, well, we're gonna try to stick to the schedule, and basically made it right afterwards that he's like, I have no clue how we're doing that. So that means like he's got a point. I don't think anyone has a clue how they're doing this. We have a marble table. I will give a marble table to Cyrillac. I keep skipping. Who got dwarfed? So the activity feed doesn't tell me who got dwarfed. Who got dwarfed earlier? If I go into... which one of these? Chatbot. Will Chatbot tell me who got dwarfed? It was, oh wait. Who got dwarfed? Did I... I missed Avion. I'm so sorry, Avion. That alert is very quiet. We'll get 2 people in 1. You guys, if you get dwarfed and it doesn't look like something happens, or I'm not responding to it, feel free to let me know. I've been tweaking my programs and alerts, so now some of them have quieter sounds than they should be. Avion 13 also got 6. That's probably why I didn't notice it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Avion 13. We will get you dwarfed. But sufficient time has happened for the game to recognize the other person, who is Cheeser Breezer. Cheeser Breezer, you're dwarf. If I could click the button right. First of all, I need the description. What are you? She.
She. There we go.
Cheeser Breezer, you have a rather large extended family. Crime Paulo is your older half-brother, and Avion 13 is your older half-sister. Cyrillac is one of your nephews, and Rovad Bomb Rekis is your lover. They have not been named yet, and they might not even be on the map, but you do have a lover. Not yet necessarily a significant other. Zakthos is a friend. Hellfire is a kindred spirit. TikToks is a close friend. Tapayok is a friend. Anything else? Everyone else is a passing acquaintance or worse. So we don't need more on that.
And then, there we go. This is Cheeser Breezer. Cheeser Breezer is very agile, strong, and slow to tire, but she is very flimsy. Cheeser Breezer likes stibnite, silver, bone opal, spore tree wood, the color silver, breastplates, and stout men for their ability to take down large prey. When possible, she prefers to consume cavefish and date wine. She absolutely detests fire snakes. She has very good focus, but she has little presence. She dreams of crafting a masterwork someday, and this dream was realized.
So you did make an artifact. I don't know which one of these characters, I don't know what artifact you made, but you did make an artifact. Cheeser Breezer. I wonder if the artifact would update now saying Cheeser Breezer did it. Probably not. I don't even know who did what. So you made one of these artifacts, but I just don't remember which one it was. Well, no. Well, I mean, yes, it is fine. I did get to it, but if there's any other viewer who's not tracking, because the problem is that's not just supposed to do a sound effect. That's an actual script. So if you type in that same command again, because I haven't told the script that you're dead, it'll whisper back to you that you're still alive. It's like an update script. So if I don't dwarf you, but the script thinks you're dwarfed, I won't know to kill you because you never existed, and you'll never be able to get dwarfed again. I am working on that script to try to mitigate that type of situation, but for real, if anyone hasn't been dwarfed, if you get dwarfed and I don't notice, please tell me, or I could be off sync from the script and it won't be working for you. Avion, right? Avion 13, you were the other person who got dwarfed. And then also, I need to know that you got dwarfed if you use any of the channel rewards down below to request a job or so on and so forth for your characters. Avion 13, you are currently one of our miners. You are legendary at it. For relationships, Prime Paulo, we went over this, is a younger brother of yours. Cheeser Breezer is a younger half-sister. And Cyrilak is a nephew of yours. Your lover is Dayton Xanagisk, whatever that means. And you believe in a rather large amount of deities, probably just trying to make sure that whichever one takes your eternal soul, they'll be happy with you. You know, you don't want to be praying to the wrong deity when your soul goes to the afterlife. Idle Pipes is a friend of yours. Hellfire Skyrim is a close friend. And an unnamed dire builder, i.e. blacksmith, is a kindred spirit of yours. Everyone else is a passing acquaintance or worse. This is also a she. So Avion 13.
Avion 13 is incredibly tough, but she's very weak. Avion 13 likes ash glaze, bismuth, white jade, candle nut wood, jute fabric, knaf paper, the color purple taupe, amulets, mini forges, giant one-eyed camels for their hump, the words of the velvety petal, the sound of the saffron glitter, and the sight of the bewildering couple. When possible, she prefers to consume lion tamarind, turnip wine, and pomelos. She absolutely detests large roaches. Ew. She has great feel for the surrounding space and natural ability with music, good creativity and good intuition, but she has poor empathy and iffy memory and little patience. She dreams of creating a great work of art someday.
Just like her big sister. But her dream hasn't been realized. You can request jobs from Two Cats being a sous chef. Two Cats being Stellar Grammar. Yes. That's kind of one of the issues, one of the reasons why I was thinking about starting just a new base. Because now at this point, your guy might be legendary at what he already is. So yes, if you wish to, you can request a job. That's kind of the idea. If you want to like load my base up with a bunch of cooks, you can go ahead. Part of this would require that I have to create on the RNG Strategist webpage a list of what the jobs are you could create, like what does chef entail for jobs. But yes, you can request a military position or a specific job for your character if you don't like what the randomizer gave you. Well, no, see, right now they happen to be, but I mean, what are you again? Two Cats. Yeah, Two Cats right now, actually. Do I call them farmers? Two Cats, what are you? Yeah, Two Cats, you're a legendary farmer right now. You have a farming level of 36. If I were to switch you off of farming, we'd probably all die. Ooh. Am I on evil?
Am I on evil? Yes, we are. The forgotten beast Nunor Timad Salon has come. an enormous quadruped composed of white opal. It has a fat, bulging trunk and a bloated body. Beware its poisonous vapors.
So that thing's immortal, right? Like its body is made of gem? Am I understanding that right? This is a quadruped. It's a gigantic white blob quadruped that's poisonous? Where is this? I'm glad I didn't breach that cavern. How about that? Or did I? Is that a floor? Oh, I might be dead. That says I can't build there. That says I can't build there. Oh, this is a wall. I thought that was just stuff on the ground. We're safe. Holy hell, I thought I was about to die. All right, so he's free to go about where he's doing. Okay, so I'm on the first half of the equation. Next time I'll be on the cooking end. I thought I was the mega farmer. We have a couple of farmers. We have more than one. Who is this? Anything else? Anything else? You are also a mega farmer. You are level 30. So right now, yeah, perhaps we could lose one of them. Perhaps. But if one of them dies, then we don't. Could have been the previous fort. We're all dead. F. Put it on. Follow. I'll try getting Dwarf Fortress and it keeps crashing on my system. I don't know why. Oh my God. This is the one thing. I just kind of wish one of these people would update the programs to get around this. Or if you get attacked, the sound sense program just crashes. Well, it doesn't crash, it just stops running. I know. When this particular sound doesn't go on repeat, I'll turn back on the regular Dwarf Fortress music in the meantime. You've got a lot of skilled people in a few categories. I think I have 3 guilds right now. I'm still working with that. We have I can look here. We have a farmer guild, we have a temple, a metalsmith guild, a mason guild, and a stoneworker guild. The metalsmith guild we have de-associated with a location, but we do have the other guilds working right now. Their guilds are not fully thought out. So that is still getting incorporated into the base. And I keep forgetting about the dude who...
That thing here is going right. I hate
Did he go crazy?
This place sucks.
Prime Paulo, what are you even complaining about? I don't understand. All right, whatever. So yes, what I thought was gonna happen happened. The music didn't go on repeat. So let's turn on regular Dwarf Fortress music for now. Until Sound Sense reactivates. Dude is having a mood. That's right. What does he have so far? He grabbed leather and bone. What is he screaming about? Leather, bone, cloth. All right, what type of cloth? That's gonna screw us. And he wants lots of bars. Yeah, I've got all this. Get back to the beginning. Leather, bone. It just says cloth. What type of cloth do you need, dude? We got cloth. You are the bane of my existence. Where do we have cloth? I know we have cloth. I have it stored somewhere. I thought we had it in one of these. But perhaps not. Where was I storing the cloth? All right. Breathe. Think. I have cloth. I've been doing cloth. I would have thought it was with the farm, and it is. I just wasn't looking high enough. So this is not the right thread. This is plant thread. He didn't say yarn. Does he want silk? Let's push that to a do now. Perhaps he wants silk. We'll see if silk can be done. He didn't mention silk, but he didn't mention yarn either. So we'll have to see what he wants. I have a lot of guilds. Forget about the dude who claimed the... Yeah, I did. I forgot about him. But that wasn't who was throwing a mood. That was Prime Paulo. Why is Prime Paulo throwing a mood? He looks healthy or happy now. he's having negative thoughts about dead bodies. Unable to pray to Rash, unable to pray to Os. So he wants a temple. He's exceptionally religious, and our only temple happens to be a temple to one particular god. Because we haven't made a temple / guild to every god. Damn us. How dare we? Now, where do we do these? Build statue, needs a statue. Can I trim a statue out from the list? I will grab this statue, remove it, put it in the corner over here, and make a very tiny temple to all gods, just to facilitate people's prayers so they don't freak out on me. Praise Rash, praise be. And that dude didn't do his thing, did he? Was Solon the dude? All right, we don't have to worry about him anymore. He's just bonkers now. He was only a hunter, you know, someone we really needed, so that's good. Yeah, no, all right. So people's bedrooms. We had a request for a rather large bedroom, which was on 6. Oh, and before I forget, because we're now definitely going to have 2 people dead soon, let's get both the caskets in. We have a couple of caskets. Is one of those an artifact casket? I got to hold on to the artifact casket. That's going to be great for a noble. What is that alert for? Does that mean someone's burning? How is our butchering going? So alpacas, we let them have a number, but they don't exist. Cats, we want to butcher them down, but we already have an issue on the males. We can't butcher them completely down because of people making pets. Fantastic. Dogs kept their numbers. Ducks are fine. Geese should have no numbers. Guinea fowls should have no numbers. Horses. No, I want this entire row to be 0s. We don't have any right now. Rabbits, I want you to be 0s. Turkeys, I want to have numbers. Water buffaloes, yaks. Now here's an issue. I'm growing both alpacas and yaks, but we already have the yak numbers. So I'm guessing we kill the alpacas? I don't need both sets of animals. That's just too many animals. I also just really hate yaks though. So let's start trimming down their numbers. Females will get brought down to 2. Males will get brought down to 2. Female kids will get brought down to 5. Male kids will get brought down to 2. That way some get butchered and we can trim out our numbers as much as we can. Is there an auto butcher list in the actual game? No. Yeah. No, that auto butcher is from Lazy Newb Pack, or more specifically, it's from DF Hack. If you're on animals, you can do hold shift and hit B. Now bring you to the auto butcher list. If you're using DF Hack and you are unaware of your keys, at any point, whatever you're doing, you can hold control and action cam is not helping me for this. I should move action cam close to look at the keyboard. But you can hold control and hit F1 and it'll give you a list of keys that you can hit in your current screen to help. So, to see what the commands are. So if you go under animals and then do control F1, it tells you that there's an option for auto butcher. If you aren't doing anything, it tells you what you can do when you're not doing things. And also from this screen, you could just hit enter. So for instance, at any point in time with DF Hack, you can do control S, or I can just hit enter here and we're just auto saving. We're saving without having to exit the game, and it's not doing like the massive seasonal ending. And I definitely didn't bite down on my cheek in the middle of this, and I'm definitely not just talking through the pain right now. I didn't draw blood. We're good. I don't know if anyone saw that stutter. That kind of hurt. It was like a glancing bite. This made my day. Welcome. Yes, it is fantastic. The only issue with doing a save is just like the seasonal save, it takes a minute. So I probably shouldn't have hit that button to prove it. But as we can all see here, it definitely does things. I never hit the timer. How long has the recording been on? Yeah, we are over an hour. So everyone on Twitch, hold on. For those of you who are new, it just makes it easy to break this up into chunks for YouTube. So those of you who are on YouTube, we're taking a YouTube break. I'll catch you guys next time.